And thank you for joining us. I'm Sylvia Lopez.
And I'm Lena Wynn. New developments in the Sterling scandal. More dramatic recordings were released today that put Donald Sterling in the hot seat again. This time, his estranged wife went to a judge claiming the calls are threatening. KTEL 9's Randy Paige live outside the courthouse with the audio and the judge's decision. Randy?
Well, Lena, are these the words of a man who is justifiably angry that his medical records were released without his permission, or the ravings of a man who is mentally incapable of running a multi-billion-dollar company? Two legal arguments that were front and center today. The voice you are about to hear is Donald Sterling, leaving a message on the answering machines of two doctors who examined his mental capacity, then turned over their medical opinions to Sterling's wife, Shelly, and her attorneys.
How dare you give my medical records from my head to a law firm who hired you? They hired you for the purpose of finding me incompetent. I'm not incompetent. You're incompetent, you stupid doctor. How dare you? You're nothing but a fraud and a liar and a cheat. And I'm going to see that you lose your license. And I'm suing you for conspiracy.
These recordings were provided to a judge as evidence. Attorneys for Shelly Sterling asked the judge to order Donald Sterling to stop intimidating potential witnesses in the case.
You don't do that. You don't call up doctors and tell them they're effing incompetent. I'm going to get your job. I'm going to take your license. Lawyers can't do that. Parties can't do that. This is just bullying tactics.
I think the whole incident has been blown out of proportion.
Attorneys representing Donald Sterling call all of this a sideshow to divert attention from the real legal issues in the case.
Our side was concerned that the doctors were giving out reports on Sterling's medical condition willy-nilly to people who had no entitlement to them. It got a little bit out of hand.
The judge declined Shelly Sterling's attorney's request and said the case might involve high emotions and some litigation posturing. The judge told the attorneys to tone down the pretrial communications.
And as the judge correctly observes, tempers are high. There's a lot of tension and emotion involved, and we just got to get past that.
But Shelly Sterling's lead attorney says the audio recordings help to prove their main contention, that Donald Sterling isn't mentally capable of running his company.
We are going to offer this evidence at trial as very significant, dramatic evidence of his lack of capacity. He can't control his impulses. This is horrible judgment. And if he has a short fuse, should that person be running a multi-billion-dollar empire?
We will hear these recordings again in court on July 7th. That's when the real court battle begins, where a judge will be asked to decide if Shelly Sterling has the legal right to sell the team. At stake here, a $2 billion sale and an NBA that cannot wait for Donald Sterling to find the exit. In downtown Los Angeles, Randy Paige, KTEL 9 News.